Good morning, everyone. It's Ravegal. We are playing some more Elden Ring, and today we are going to do a little bit of prep and grinding, mostly prep, and then we're going to see if we can at least get to the beginning areas of the castle. So the first thing I want to try is taking on a giant. And I am... This is going to be interesting because I am used to doing a lot more damage than this. And I'm used to having a lot more stamina than this. Okay, we got it down to halfway, so it's going to get its sword out. That's when it actually gets scary. And I used too much stamina. Yep. I do not know how I'm still alive. That was very greedy. There we go. And that's going to give us 1,000 runes. So the short answer of this was, the idea of this was to see how well we could do. And to see if we could handle fighting a giant. And unfortunately, I think the short answer is barely? Because we used a few of our flasks. I was also being very greedy and getting used to things, or where we would be. So I think he said as he got stepped on immediately. That was Breed. We're down under half, so we do need to be more careful because he's going to be doing more aggressive attacks now. Like that. Yeah, this is, again, very similar to the fight with the land octopus last time. I feel like we are at a point where it's still early enough. I can do the fight. I'm just not reliable enough at doing the fight that I'm confident getting all the way through it. I've attracted some attention. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can get the... There we go. You can get them to break the statue and recover an item inside. And now we are going to run away. Okay. Well, I don't like any of the weapons better than this one. I'm thinking I may... Something just die? Okay, that resets everything. Saving or sitting down at the point of rest. We can add another charge to our flask. We can level up. You know what? I'm gonna put a point in strength because I do want to do a little bit more damage. The other thing I'd like to do real quick, I mentioned we're gonna go down here and try the Crucible Knight, which is that boss. I do want to stop over or back over here because I think we might be able to level up our weapon, and I think we have enough smithing stones to get it up a few levels at this point. I'm not sure exactly what how that works. Broadsword +1. +2. We do not have enough for a +3. Okay. It's not going to be a huge bonus to damage at this point. But I figure it's better than nothing. It went up by about 15. So it's something. And then we're going to go back up to Stormhill Shack. That's the wrong way. Okay, so we're heading down here. We're gonna go to the Everjail and see if we can beat this, the mini boss there. Oh, Wolfstorm. I guess it's not random. They show up at the same spot every time. And it's a few hundred runes. Not probably enough to warrant, like, farming it, but, I mean, it's nice. That was not what I was trying to do. I mean, it was what I was trying to do. I was trying to heal. I keep accidentally pushing potion instead of casting my spells because I'm used to doing spells a different way. I'm not used to spells being in my offhand. In my sorcerer run through, I've been using my staff in my right hand. In this one, I'm currently using magic in my left hand. And I may be switching it over once we get some offensive magic. There it is. Okay. So there's some of these little worm guys up here. These things are kind of just free ruin fragments and free XP as long as you kill them one at a time, and make sure you're going in with full stamina. Otherwise they explode. Okay, Stormhill, Everjail. Let's try this. I remember, okay, we do not get to use our summons for this, so we do just have to fight this guy. I don't remember how bad this guy was. Okay. So that's probably going to be not right now thing. I feel like once we have a little bit, we can try again. We hit on the shield side, which is why the damage was so low. But seeing how little it moved does make me a little bit nervous. Like, I just think it's going to be too long of a fight to be practical right now. Once again, it's not that I don't think I could potentially do it if I was very patient. It's that even when we get the patterns down, no, he's one-shotting us. We need to come back to that one. Okay. So that answers the question. Which is we are not ready for that. I am fairly confident that we are not ready for the castle either. But I think we can at least do I think we can at least use a summon against that first boss. So I think what I'm gonna do now is we are going to try it. We're not going to assume we're going to win this. This is purely an exploratory mission. That should give us an Ashes of War. Yep. What just happened? Oh, that's right. They have like weird art. They have like a ballista back there. I forgot about that. Well, I mean, I guess that's one way to kill enemies. There's another Site of Grace, like, right up here. So I'm kind of hoping we can just burn through these enemies, get to the Site of Grace at least. That gives us progress in runes and grace. I don't like those shield guys There's a reason Phalanx works. Those guys are proving it right now. I'm gonna be cheeky. Darn. I was kind of hoping that I could get those tower shield guys over there. Um, Actually, if we just found a stake of Marika, that might be closer than we were. We'll see where it starts us. Does start us a little bit close. Yeah, it starts us right at the gate here. And apparently we can use our summon here, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and just do that. See if we can throw things off. And I'm going to see if I can get our runes. And there's my wolves. Awesome. Awesome. This is like... This is giving us a good chunk of... runes, like I was saying. We should be able to... Now that the guy who was manning the ballista has been cleared out, so we should now be able to... I'm assuming it's just right through here. Yes. Perfect. And actually, you know what? We can... I forgot about these rooms. So ones are 200. Twos are what, 400? Okay. So we've got a save point here. We're gonna jump back down to Church of Ella quick. Because we picked up armament cannot be strengthened. Okay, so we can only use smithing stone ones at this table. That is what I needed to know. The other thing I wanted to double check quick was how bad this is. So it's a 16 requirement. It is not as good even against physicals. Okay. And where is our poise at? 12. So we could potentially up our poise a bit. Yeah, it makes it less likely for us to get interrupted. But I think for right now, what I'm gonna do is just see how many runes we have. And just get a few levels. See where we're at. Okay, we're gonna do one more point in dexterity, one more point in endurance, I think, for now. And we're gonna need another 1,000 runes, which I think we have almost exactly. And we'll go over here and sell them, because it's gonna be a little faster. And get one more point in vigor also. Really don't like that, so we're not going to do that. I am very much more concerned with aesthetics than actual protection most of the time with these, which I feel like is okay. Okay. So this is going to be... I think this is, like, literally right here is going to be the boss. Yes. So we're going to try the first boss. This is the first mini-boss that gives access to the first actual Legacy dungeon.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Okay. Now, actual plans for this, it's probably better to wait and use my summon as he's shifting to his second stage. I think he has more than one stage. Most of the bosses do. That was a delayed hit, so did not plan that well. Because yeah, he's already burned through our summons and you can't use it again. That is not what I was expecting. Honestly, though, that didn't feel terrible. The fact that we got him down to half health on a first attempt and then died not from damage is good. So I'm gonna see if I can get him down to the hammer, basically, before I call the wolves. Now, there's some of this that I didn't really get a good feel for because of the wolves. This is when I wish I had a ranged attack. That didn't go as well. Needless to say. But I am starting to get a better feel for some of the things. Like, one of the biggest things with any Souls-like game, any FromSoft game, is, okay, this is probably going to be I'm going to stop going after this, the runes after this, because that was dumb. It's not worth 200. Okay. So, in retrospect, I was riding pretty hard on those wolves. We're not doing a ton of damage to him. Like, we have a +3 sword, but it's a very base sword. We don't have a lot going our way right now. Man, the lack of healing from our flasks is also pretty impressive right now. I'm having to burn 2 flasks just to get... So I was talking about poise earlier, and I'm wondering if that's part of what I'm running into problems with here, is I'm getting staggered so easily because I don't have enough poise. Yeah, we're in trouble. Sorry, killed one. That's also not good.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy
Okay. Yeah, we definitely are not. I don't think I am at a point where I'm going to be able to do this successfully. So, I think the plan at this point is going to either be to do a little bit more exploring over here and in some of these caves to get a few more items under our belt before we come back, or just do a little bit of grinding and see if we can just earn some runes. I think I'm doing a little bit of grinding either way. Um, and actually, I think there's a cutscene here. Yes.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Roundtable Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
So this is the actual central area. This is where all the shops are. This is where the blacksmith is. This is where we actually get to meet most of the NPCs. So we will start off next time by exploring Roundtable Hold a bit, and from there we will be taking a quick break for a grind before we do a little bit more exploring. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.